Yes, hi guys. Hi. Good evening. Good evening, all. Good evening to you. I hope I meet all of you well, in top form and in good spirit. Good evening. Yes, I can see some of those quality people are in. Wilson Adams. Hmm, I'm saying that name for the first time. Good evening. Or maybe you've been one of the silent viewers. Pedro Osabohi. Yes, what some of my top regulars there. Jesse J too. Yeah. Yes, you're watching from both platforms. Jocelyn Noah on YouTube, Jesse J on Hello, Nwadike Eberechuku, good evening. I know there are some other silent ones as well, watching secretly. Now, you guys, you can definitely see that the number to ring is rolling at the bottom. Yes, it is rolling at the bottom. And now I've actually incorporated underneath FO below an email address. Yeah, an email address is there that will get you access. If you email olufela.bello@outlook.com, if you want to join in and debate, I can easily, rather than put your telephone number on the platform, if you email, I'm going to get my email on. And if you do that, if you send me an email, I can easily send you a link through your email, and you can actually join me live, and I'll invite you straight into the studio. That's if you want to, if you're bold enough to want to face the world. Yeah, do that. The email is on, so rather than send your number online, email, and I will definitely get you on. I don't want to display either a WhatsApp number because all my gadgets are very, very important. Yes, we are on the bleeding edge again. Make no mistakes. And we want to talk about issues, some serious issues. But I want to focus more around Yoruba land. Yes. But before I do that, I want to show you something. Now, for me to focus more on Yoruba land today, most of the talking that I'm going to do revolves around that man, Comrade or Chief Razak Arogundade, popularly known as Chief Saddam. Yeah, he's popularly known as Chief Saddam, and he is the founder of Odua People's Congress New Era. Yeah. So that was the faction that broke away from Gani Adams. There's a lot more. But before we go into the nitty-gritty of that one, I want to play you this dull experiment. It is quite interesting. That dull experiment that I'm going to play you will drive me straight into some of the things I want to say. Now, watch this, because it is very important. Because when I said that black people are the initiator and the creators of their own problem, this doll experiment, I've seen it ages ago. But I thought it is worth my while to actually replay this same experiment. It was a social experiment. From then on, then we'll take it up. We'll take it further. Now, watch this experiment.
Which doll is the black doll?
This
And which one is the white doll?
one. That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and she has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me.
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
Can you show me the doll that you like best or that you'd like to play with?
This one. I like that one.
Okay.
This one.
That one?
I like to play with this.
And can you show me the doll that is the nice doll? And why is that the nice doll?
He's white.
And can you show me the doll that looks bad? Okay. And can you and why does that look bad?
Because it's black.
And why do you think that's a nice doll?
Because she's white.
And can you give me the doll that looks like you? "15 out of the 21 children preferred the white doll."
Yeah, that one.
Which one?
This one.
Why do you want that skin color?
Because I don't know. I don't know.
Not sure. What do you think of that skin color?
Well, it looks kind of whitish, and that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? Why do you want that skin color?
Because it looks lighter than this kind, because this looks a lot like that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I just don't like the way brown looks, because the way brown looks really nasty for some reason, but I don't know what reason. That's all.
So you think it looks nasty?
Well, not really, but sometimes.
Sometimes. And Brielle, they asked what color adults don't like. Do you remember what you said? Which one? That's right, that's what you said. Why do you think adults don't like that color?
Dark.
Dark. And adults, you think adults don't like dark?
Well, maybe some adults do, but maybe some of them don't.
Mm. And then which was the ugly child?
So show me the smart child. Okay, why is she the smart child?
Because she looks like me.
Okay. Show me the mean child. Okay. Why is she the mean child?
Because she's way darker.
Okay. Show me the good child. Why is she the good child?
Because I think she looks like me.
Okay. Show me the bad child. Why is she the bad child?
Because she's a lot darker.
Show me the ugly child. Why is she the ugly child?
Because she's like, a lot darker.
¿Cuál muñeco es bonito? ¿Cuál muñeco es feo? ¿Cuál muñeco es malo?
Ninguno.
¿Cuál muñeco es malo?
Este.
¿Y por qué?
Porque, bueno, este es moreno y este es blanco.
¿Cuál muñeco es feo? ¿Por qué?
Porque a mí no me gusta el color café.
¿Cuál muñeco te gusta más?
Este.
¿Cuál muñeco es bueno?
Este.
¿Y por qué?
Porque no me dan miedo los güeros porque tengo más confianza con un poco más así como este. No tengo mucha confianza.
¿Cuál muñeco es malo? ¿Por qué?
No sé.
¿Cuál muñeco es feo?
Este. No sé, es que me parece que está un poquito, ¿cómo te diría? Más moreno y no se ve tan blanco. Y no tiene mucho aspecto.
¿Por qué el muñeco blanco es bueno?
Porque sus ojos son azules y todo su cuerpo es blanco.
¿Cuál muñeco es feo? ¿Por qué?
Porque está negro.
¿Por qué ese muñeco es malo?
Porque está café.
¿Y por qué que este café es malo?
Porque pega.
¿Cuál muñeco te gusta más?
Blanco. Porque sus ojos están bonitos y su raza también.
¿Cuál muñeco se parece más a ti?
Un poquito a este. Es que soy un poquito güerita de mis piernitas y de mis aquí, de mi espalda y de mi carita y mis bracitos los tengo morenitos.
¿Cuál muñeco se parece más a ti?
Este.
¿En qué?
Las orejas. Sí, vamos.
Why is she the bad child?
Because she's black.
And why is he the ugly child?
Because he looks like he's white.
Why is he the dumb child?
Because she has dark brown skin.
Why is she the bad child?
Because she makes fun of everybody else's skin color.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
Dumb child.
Dumb child.
Okay, why is she the dumb child?
Because she has black skin.
Show me the mean child. Why is he the mean child?
Because she's brown.
Show me the bad child. Why is he the bad child?
Because he is black.
Okay. Show me the ugly child. Why is he the ugly child?
Because he's brown, black.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like. And show me the child who has the skin color most adults don't like. Show me the child who...
See that? That was a social experiment. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible. I have reasons for playing that. It was a social experiment conducted in the United States. And it goes to prove to you that concepts that I've been knocking on, that the black people are their own worst enemy. Now, why are they their own worst enemy? See, when you look at ugly situations like this will not go away. See, when you look at terrible situation like this one, that won't go away. The bullion vans, palaver in 2019, it won't go away. See, before I go into the nitty-gritty of this, now, that experiment that even black kids themselves are condemning their own race to tell the world that they're bad, that they are mean because of the color of their skin. See, have we done things in the right form, in the right way? Perhaps it would have been a different ball game. Perhaps the world will look at the black people differently. But since the day the white people commenced their exploration program and their agenda over 600 years ago, when the first land put their foot on the African soil, that was the day the black race finished. Because all they've done, all what the white people they've done, is to entice the black race with gifts they brought from their country. And because they've never seen such a thing, they took all those gifts. And then they came with religion as well, Christianity and Islam. And then they told you to pack your own religion aside, that your religion is evil, the same religion that's been protecting you. And you know how you call gods, and God gave you that power as black race. And up till now, till we are streaming now, it is the same old story, if not worse than what it was. If not worse than when the white man came to Africa. Worse because it is only in a country like Nigeria that you get this one.
bá fi mọ́tò ìgbé kọ̀ǹténà mọ́tò yẹn wo ọmọ ẹ ti fẹ́ ṣẹ́ ó dàgbà tí ọba fẹ́ yàwó méje tí ò dẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́ ó máa gbé ó máa gbé ó máa gbé.
wà á rí pé sọ́nà tí ò dáa.
ọmọ wọ́n fi kìíní gún mi lọ́fọ̀ọ́ tí. àzìn ó dẹ̀ mẹ́pọ̀ náà yóò dá so àti speed kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bó ṣe wà rẹ̀. orí wọn bóyá ń fì.
fẹ́ fi ilé kọ̀ǹténà ro ilé ìṣe mọ́.
ṣé kọ̀ǹténà tí o ti wọ́n mẹ́pọ̀ máa rí bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ nínú lọ́wọ́ dẹ̀ ti paint ẹ̀ báyìí tó ti spray ẹ̀ ní gold. òkè mọ́tò tó ń gbé gan wà òkè.
Black race, Nigeria. See that? See? In 2020, when as a matter of fact, the rest of the world, the Western world, are planning to extinguish combustion engine in replacement for electrics. See, that just what you've just seen, a replica of that stretched across the nooks and crannies of Black Africa. That. What about this one? You think you've seen it all? No. Check this one out. Same. This one.
Hey, boss, please. My uncle said so. No. I told my uncle, boss, I told my uncle. My uncle said he will sell everything. He said he will sell everything. My uncle said he will sell everything, boss. My boss, please. My uncle said he will sell everything. He will sell everything. My uncle, please. My uncle, come and sell everything and pay no rules.
No, speak slowly.
Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. Anything you want to sell it and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. I've told you. Sell everything and pay no rules.
What you've seen is Nigeria 2020, and those are the people your government called bandits. Fulani bandits. That Igbo man was kidnapped, and they're demanding millions as ransom from the family. Watch that.
Hey, boss, please. My uncle said so.
No.
I told my uncle, boss, I told my uncle. My uncle said he will sell everything. He said he will sell everything. My uncle said he will sell everything, boss. My boss, please. My uncle said he will sell everything. He will sell everything. My uncle, please. My uncle, come and sell everything and pay no rules.
No, speak slowly.
Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. Anything you want to sell it and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. I've told you. Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no rules. Sell everything and pay no roof. Sell everything and pay no roof. Sell everything and pay no roof.
Stand up. Stand up. Tell your brother. Tell your brother.
Brother.
Tell your brother.
If you did not pay on the 10th of July, I am dead. I am dead. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, I will not survive it. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, they will kill me. They will kill me on the 10th of July. I swear. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, they will kill me. If you did not pay, seriously,
Tell your brother.
I am serious about it, my brother. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, you will see them, they will kill me. My life will go for it. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, you think I'm joking. You will not pay. They will kill me that day. They will seriously kill me. If you did not pay on the 10th of July, on Friday, the 10th of July, if you did not pay, they will kill me. They will kill me. They will kill me. Try not to pay. They will kill me. Just try not to pay. Try not to pay. Try not to pay. You see? You see? Bring Nuru's money on the 10th of July. Bring his money on the 10th of July. Bring his money on the 10th of July. Simple. That is why I'll be alive. Pay Abdullah.
This is first video program.
Pay Abdullah.
Next time, inshallah, death video come, okay?
Pay Abdullah.
That is Nigeria 2020. And you think Buhari is alive? You are Beluewa. You're welcome. Bandits. They call them bandits. But IPOB are terrorists. Wiki joined bandwagon with the Fulanese and then label equally IPOB as terrorist. So, the doll experiment, that doll experiment, it's not that those children are misguided. It was the bitter part of the pills that we all have to swallow as black people on the surface of the planet. See, whilst that is in progress, okay, now look at one of your top politicians in Nigeria. See what they do with young girls in hotel room. Watch this. Useless people. See that? And the same country.
Oh my God, thousands people there inside. I can't believe I just escaped death. Like I just passed here few minutes ago, just few minutes, and this building just collapsed. And people are inside. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Oh God, have mercy. Oh my God. Hey! My God. Chai, millions. People are inside. Jesus Christ. How do we save people that are inside? How? Hey! That's billions waste. Hey! Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I just escaped death. I just escaped death. I just escaped death. What happened, people? You people should see what is happening. This building opposite Planet Lounge, Wajiro GRA, just collapsed. Jesus. Just collapsed. People are inside. Hey, Jesus Christ. People there inside. Hey. People there. People are inside. They're gonna see you. What happened? They're gonna see you. They're gonna see you. Hey! Jesus Christ! This is fucking up, man. I cannot believe this. People are inside. Plenty! What type of people are you seeing? Oh! Are you seeing what we are seeing? That's what these people take. That's what these people take. Go. Father Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you, Father. I thank you. I'm reporting live from Waji Road, GRA, opposite Planet Lounge. 7-story building collapsed. 7-story building collapsed just now. This one don't come out. Don't come out, This one just survived. People should bring him out. They should bring him out. Jesus Christ. People are still inside. You know how many people they work here? You know how many workers they work here? Try. Jesus Christ. See, this one just survived. This one just survived it. This one just survived it. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe it. My God. My God. My God. Not gonna see trouble, no. What is this? Larry. Jesus Christ. People are plenty inside. Mommy. Father Lord, I thank you. Like I just passed this place not quite long ago. I just passed and entered the planet. As I'm talking to you right now, I can't even see properly because my eyes are... The dust that came out from the building I fell was too much. Faith! We went blind for like few minutes. Casey, what's up? I do. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. 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 No, people are inside. Unbelievable. Jesus Christ. How they want to come out? How? Which kind of heaven where they build here? 10-story building. Which kind of heaven did they build? Which heaven be this? What's it be this? What's it be this? People don't die. People don't die. Chai. They're gonna see your Port Harcourt. You know how many workers? You know how many workers they here? They're gonna see your Port Harcourt. This is the building building going on at Moji Road, GRA, opposite the Planet, adjacent to the bus. This particular building just collapsed. I don't know what they build here. Whether I have one, what they build. As you can see, people are crying. Some of them have their families inside, working here. Make on see, oh, my people make on see. Joy, Jesus Christ. How do we rescue people inside? How? How? People are inside. How do we bring them out? How? It's collapsed. We're calling on River State government. People should do something about this. People should do something. Do something before it's too late. We have people inside shouting for help, but there's no way to bring them out. No way to rescue them. Chineke me. Jesus Christ. My dear, I left my bag inside. I hope you're not still going. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Jesse J, you posted, imagine if that location experiences earthquake, no building will stand. No. In a sane country, in a country that you find things working properly, that scene, the whole of that area and its environment will be cordoned off by the emergency service, the police, the fire, and the ambulance will be there. Emergency rescue workers will be off to that site. In an organized society. Now, when you begin to see that, was that created by the white man? Was that problem created by the white man? Yeah. Let me post that again. Jesse J. 7-story building. With the cheapest of building materials. That's what you get when you get will then be given to the concubine. But you see that absolute garbage. See, I've kept that for a long time. Terrible. And now, not only that, what about black people attacking one another through voodoo? Spiritual warfare. And then Watch this particular one that is so gory and horrific. A prostitute who went to service a client, an unknown client who called her, and that's what they do. Those politicians and those that want quick money. Watch this. Prostitute. See, a man, a black man, can be so mean and terrible that you inflict your fellow black woman. Yes. See, now this one, I'm going to go into this particular one now, and that one is extremely important. I think I should do that, and yeah, I think it is this first one. Yeah, I think it is this first one. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is this first one. So I'm going to, yeah. See, when I said to you guys about some babas, and I worked it out that they're coming to ask you to start putting money into a Yoruba GoFundMe account. And they want you to start contributing 5,000 naira each month for someone who is in Nigeria. And they want to tell you that, oh, they want to use that to help mobilize people in Yoruba land. Lie. See, the Yorubas are not conducting themselves, and I had thought that they'll be able to manage themselves, especially in the face of the agitation, but too many people that I'm not even going to mention specific names, but they know themselves, now turn the agitation into a money spinning exercise. I'm not saying those, I mean, okay, for instance, there are some people, they've seen opportunities from my show, such as Lola Sukomi, who saw Location 9, Yoruba Nation, and she came up with a merchandise for that. Fine, I don't have any problems with that. But some of the groups, other groups, agitating, and then beginning to see the opportunity of the financial power of the Yorubas in the diaspora, now want to cash in on that. And that is a big problem for me, because those that you want to come and milk abroad are not the ones that put Nigeria through the mess, or Yoruba land through the mess. All those your leaders that you are supposed to hold responsible, that you're not holding responsible, are the ones that you should be talking to. You see, Abigail Wanko, good evening. You see this man? His name is Chief Rasak Agumbe Arogundade. They call him Chief Saddam. Of course, you know why they call him Chief Saddam. He made you have not seen. Oh, no sound. I hope the sound is back now. Okay. No sound. Probably because that picture was there. Okay, probably because that picture was there. Okay, I think I know why that happened. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to put his picture there and see if the sound is back or not, or if the sound is still there. I want Jocelyn Noah to please say yes that it is there. If Jesse J can tell me if that sound is still there, then I'll carry on. Otherwise, I'll have to take that picture off so that you guys can hear my voice. Yes. Will somebody please tell me? Okay, the sound is back. Good. Yes. Thank you for that. Okay, guys, listen to this.
Man made a mistake. Ganasa is a very greedy person, very greedy, self-centered, arrogant. If I can even call him a thief, because he's ready to take from you, not by give anything in return. There was a time when he used many of you people journalists. At the end of the day, he said that he don't have money to give, but he want to give you land at Ikorodu. And the land now belongs to another agent now, belongs to another family land. Nobody can go to that land now. Then when Ghana tell you tomorrow, the whole so state that's going to burn down. Don't dispute him. That will happen. Because when we are with him, because we are in this machinery, we are working for him. Whatever he wants, we make to realize it. But ever since we left in 2015, go and check Canada's record. If Canada make any threat, it's an empty threat. And you can see in the Yoruba people, they see that àgbà òfìfo ló máa tí ò lómi nínú ló máa ń pariwo èyí tó bá lómi nínú ò kì í sọ̀rọ̀. Ó láṣẹ lẹ́nu ọba tí ò láṣẹ lára. For somebody to become an ọba, you have there we will say that you have to enter. They will give many things, give many things. When they give those things, you have become God on a wish, on a wizard, and everybody. But you, then you know that refuse to go there. You don't have that kind of power. And this is why they refuse to go there is that if you make an oath here, because you make oaths that will not betray the back cause. When any day you make and you try to betray the back cause, so thing will happen to you. So that's why they used to fight.
Yeah. Now, this is, most of you will remember when I said that they're coming. Now, this particular faction, you'll hear quite a lot of revelation from this Chief Saddam, Comrade Razak Arogundade. Now, there's a lot more to the issue and the problems of the Yoruba race. I knew we're in for big problem. Okay?
We meet a very unique personality.
That was Bengadan Asabe.
We can call him a leader in his own right, a Yoruba leader, because of the role that he's playing in the Yoruba superstructure in the southwestern part of Nigeria, in West Africa. We are privileged to be in the ambience
of Steve Osagir.
Development of the Yoruba nation. His own group has been playing a pivotal role in the emancipation of the Yoruba people, especially as regards the identity struggle of the Yoruba nation. We have been chasing him for the past 3 months or 4 months now, and it has not been easy until today that by the special grace of God, some of his aid made it possible for us to tame him down somewhere in Lagos after a meeting. We have privilege to be in his ambience, and we want to thank you, sir, for giving us this honor. Chief Razak Arogundade Saddam, we want to start by asking you that, who is this man? I mean, a lot of people have been talking about you, and all we hear is Saddam, 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 and we hear about OPC New Era. Who is Chief Razak Arogundade Saddam, and what is OPC New Era all about, sir?
Thank you so much. As you said, my name is Razak Arogundade. I'm the president of Yoruba People's Congress New
President.
The attach of Saddam was a nickname came from my people because of my impact in OPC. Because initially when OPC was a cause struggle, so the name came to me. They gave me the name of Saddam because of my parts, my activities in OPC there.
Toughness.
Because I'm the first and the viable CSO of OPC.
More like the chief security general.
It's interesting. So everywhere that we went to, the time of when job people Lagos came about to claim the Lagos State as authority and gentleman, I'm the one lead and then go to that place and make sure when the battle, well, many more like that. They gave me the name of because you see, Saddam is known to be called in the place of powerful men. We know about Saddam Hussein of Iraq, and that name is a very famous name. It's known for strength and courage and all that. So, will you say because of your exploits in trying to challenge the kind of intrusion into Yoruba territory? That's what made them to give you that name. And what can you say about the beginning, your beginning with Chief Frederick Fashion? Because eventually you now went to Ottoman Gani Adams. So how did you start, and how are you able to repel some of this intrusion to Yoruba land? Time of being together with Dr. Frederick Fashion, I don't betray.
Said it doesn't betray.
When I got to Dr. Frederick Fashion, I played and go as a follower. And I played normal. The ambulance coordinator there, Fashion was president. And what happened is that Fashion later betrayed us. He was
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said emphatically, see, the leader of the OPC, Dr. Fashion, betrayed them. You're going to hear a lot more because this is in public domain. Fine. I won't speak against someone who died because that person is not here to defend himself. So I will rule out Dr. Fashion, the former president of the OPC. Now, don't forget that during that period when Obasanjo took over power in 1999 from Abdusalam Abubakar, the OPC was the very first organization in Yoruba land that Obasanjo dealt with. Olusegun Obasanjo dealt with the OPC. And what is the root cause of many of these afflictions that has bedeviled the black race? Money. Let's carry on.
His own political interest. That's why Canada's and many of us come together and say no to fashion. And you can see the same thing happen when Gani Adams do the same thing.
Gani Adams did the same thing.
March 16, 2015.
Gani Adams is alive. So Gani Adams can defend himself with all these allegations that Rasak Arogundade is meeting onto him. But as for Dr. Fashion, he's not here. So I won't talk about him because you don't talk about the dead because they're not here. Let's carry on.
Oh, that's the story. That's the Jonathan versus Buhari. Yes. Because in OPC England budget, what we are stand for is that we should protect and defend the power interests.
To protect, OPC stand for the protection and to defend Yoruba land. Did you get that? Okay, let's listen.
Not by involving in partisan politics, which we know Dr. Frederick Fashion.
Not to be engaged in partisan politics. To protect and then defend Yoruba land. OPC. And that's exactly what they've been doing. Okay, let's listen to this.
Initially, when it came to the other position, because of the other collect from Jonathan Day. And I'm not against of collecting money from Jonathan. But the money given to me by Jonathan was Nigerian money. So my money is your money. So when they give you money, you have to take it because it's your money. But she did because of taking the money and the breach because of it. So it's a taboo for us to come openly and to assist ourselves to work with the party. Because at that time, a lot of people were afraid when they saw the way people went on the streets. No, not even like that. You know, in the other political party, we have Yorubas, and we say that they are defending Yoruba interest. So when people, the PDP is not for Yoruba party. Why this is not Yoruba party? So we have different people in different parties, whichever are Yorubas. So we shouldn't say that because of money from Jonathan, as that all this not support and So how did you feel that time? A lot of people said it was that time that you decided to take your stand because you are one of the leaders. I feel very, very pained because it's a big shame for Yorubas. But people who are Yorubas, who are not be satisfied with this step, Ghana take with they are mocking us that why you people do like this. Even though if they are even advised that if you want to support a Yoruba party, if you support a party, you're supposed to support APC, all because the vice president of APC party was Yoruba man, which is Professor Yomi Osinbajo, and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is one of our benefactors because in terms of our problem, as well as stood by Gani Adams then, which everybody do want know. Because when Obasanjo was determined and it was mandatory by the Northerners that he should make sure that it's.
Did you get that clear? Did you get that clear? The Northerners, the Sokoto Caliphate, ordered Olusegun Obasanjo in 1999 to, as a matter of fact, get rid of the OPC. Now, picture the doll experiment back again that I played you guys the first time. The black doll and the white doll. Picture it. Now, you're hearing that? I made it known earlier that Obasanjo's first task was to kill OPC. So as a matter of fact, Obasanjo did. Because no Northerners will not come from the North and then say, oh, they don't like OPC. No, they will use people inside you. Let's carry on.
To slap OPC. Because I think that was nice. You should shoot aside. That's why the other shoot aside against OPC. The Tinubu and you are observing. Of course, when they
So Obasanjo gave the police and the military order to shoot at first sight, OPC members defined. Let's carry on.
To court, and they also go and bring guarantor. Tinubu ordered some robbers in Lagos State to go and stand as a guarantor. That's interesting. So I believe you have to consider Tinubu interest most.
So what is happening now is that the OPC, led by Gani Adams, and OPC New Era, now being led by Rasak Arogundade, are like this. The question we have to ask is, are they working for the interest and the protection and to defend Yoruba land now, or they are working against it? Because I find out, and you can easily find out yourself, that this faction of the OPC New Era that's been led by Rasak Arogundade are working for Bola Tinubu. And then Gani Adams, having received a favor for the protection of pipelines, oil pipelines, during his administration, perhaps will now cajole all the people he's using through his Yoruba One Voice to now say to them, oh, it's Jonathan for 2023. Yes, it's in the pipeline. It is in the pipeline. Narada Franklin. Yes. Well, I said we won't discuss fashion here because he's not here to defend himself. Narada Franklin, good evening to you. Thank you. Tito Fad Adenito. I think I'm seeing that name too now, regularly now. Good evening. Yes, indeed. Let me post your comment. You said, so the Northerners made OBJ to deal with OPC. Yes. Also, you don't realize that. Okay. Now you know. That was why I played the doll experiment, the white doll and the black doll. If you like to come in, the email is right there, guys. It is right there. It is there. You can email me, and if you want to partake, email olufela.bello@outlook.com. And I'll send you a link, and you can easily find your way into the chat room. Yeah. So now, we now know exactly where we're going. This man made this explosive revelation, and let's hear this again. There is this second part, or let's finish this first part first. Yes.
Was it that Ghanaian, October Ghanaian, sorry, was maybe he felt that Ebola Mesbu was imposing too much on him, maybe he wanted to be free from that position.
The rapport between Ghanaians and the Tinubu, not to few of us. Because the power they have is that, although it was the body of warning, because when we are together in a meeting, Ghanaians was accusing Tinubu that he worked for him and he would refuse to pay him. Then we asked him, which work? It's when they see when Obasanjo government sees Lagos State allocation, government allocation, yes. So
see, Many of you guys perhaps did not know as well that of all the states in the whole federating unit that made up Nigeria, the same Obasanjo, when he became president in 1999, equally seized the federal government allocation budget to Lagos State. Lagos received no money from the center of government the way other states were given money. So Lagos State was forced to harness resources to take care of itself internally. To that, let me be honest, I gave kudos and credit to Bola Tinubu, because in 2003, Obasanjo was bent on taking over Lagos for the PDP, because the elections that brought Obasanjo to power, make no mistakes, Obasanjo never won even election in his own ward, talk less of his own yard. Nobody voted Obasanjo. Obasanjo was the enemy number one of the Yoruba race, because the Yorubas never forgot exactly what Obasanjo did to the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo in 1979 with the 12 to 3rd fraud and fracas. Yeah. See, Obasanjo never stopped payment going to the Northern Caliphate, but he stopped Lagos. The whole of the Southwest, remember, the late Chief Bola Ige was alive then, and he was more or less the leader of the Southwest party at the time. So the leader of the Southwest, the replica exactly what rightfully belonged to the Southwest, Awolowo. In 1999, the Hausa Caliphate were making jest of Olusegun Obasanjo because nobody voted for him, but they said to him emphatically, they brought him to power and he has to do exactly what he's told to do. Who brought Obasanjo back to power? Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, IBB. He brought him back to power so that he can claim the mess he created with the June 12 saga annulment. Yeah. Narada Franklin, let me post your comment. It is obvious that an enemy cannot break into the opponent's camp without an insider and or infiltrator. OBJ is an evil monster. That was what your comment was, Narada Franklin. Emmanuel Evans, China Zoom Uchelo, Abigail Wanko, good evening. You see, so in what Obasanjo then did in 2003 was to invite Bola Ige. No, I think it was in 1999 that he appointed Bola Ige first as minister. I think it was first as Attorney General, and then and then Minister of Energy, Energy Minister. And I swear on Almighty God, when Obasanjo gave the late Chief Bola Ige that political appointment, I was the first person that went up to Beams in Peckham. Bola Amole was alive then. And that's why I swear on my father's grave. That was the very first person that went to Beams in Peckham. She was active in politics. And I said to him, Obasanjo will kill Uncle Bola Ige. Go tell him to run from Obasanjo because Obasanjo will use that opportunity to wipe away Chief Bola Ige and then sweep through the Southwest. And that happened. Bola Ige had to be killed. Up till as I am streaming to you, no fingers has been pointed to anyone or somebody arrested in Nigeria for the death of the late Chief Bola Ige. They know exactly what they're doing. Kill him, and then we will ride through the Southwest. And that was what he did. And that was why in 2003, they then drafted in Ogun State through Benga Daniels, and then Ekiti State through Ayofayoshe. Mapped out their rigging. They were unable to perform the same in Ondo State and in Lagos State and in Osun State. And well, I think, yeah, they took over Oyo State too because they used Lamidi Adedibu, the late Lamidi Adedibu, Amala politics. The sweep. And then they brought in Oyo State. They took Oyo State because the man that was meant to hang on to the entire Southwest as an Awo party, they've gotten rid of him. Bola Ige. So a Yoruba man in power depriving a Yoruba state of its own allocation. Now, let's listen to this.
He was one of the one that fought for it. Fought before late president, Yaradua released the money. He's supposed to be giving like
yeah. Yaradua was the one that released that money to Lagos State government when he came to power in 2007. So for 8 years, Lagos State did not receive any government funding. Central government money from the center of government, but money continued to flow to other states, especially those emirs and the northern oligarch. Now, let's listen.
And like 4 billion out of the money. And I was asking that, do you know this money belongs to Lagos State government? He said, no. I was supposed to give you 4 billion out of the money. So that is the genesis of that.
See, he wanted Gani Adams. Let's wind that so that you listen to that.
Before the late president, Yaradua released the money. He's supposed to be giving like 4 billion out of the money. And I was asking that, do you know this money belongs to Lagos State government? He said, no. I was supposed to give you 4 billion out of the money. So that is the genesis of that. So something as small as that.
So when subsequently Umaru Yaradua, the late Umaru Yaradua, released all the funds that was meant for Lagos State from 1999 to 2007 when he became president. Yaradua released the money for Lagos State. So Fashola then had enough money to run his administration, and that was when Fashola then decided to purchase the BRT buses, new. And a lot of people hailed Babatunde Raji Fashola for providing them good quality, decent buses, even equipped with air condition too. But not anymore. So Gani Adams on the interim was asking Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 4 billion naira out of the total sums that Yaradua gave to Lagos as back payment allocation from the center. See, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to what you guys are not seeing that is just there. But if that area is not cleaned out, we're wasting our time. I knew those grayish area were there, but how do we clean them up is the question. Hence, again, the white doll and the black doll experiment. They call it BRT. It is state-owned. Jocelyn Noah. Lagos State owned those buses, not personal property of someone. See, Gani Adams wanted 4 billion naira. Let's listen.
As petty as that.
That is it. That is it.
And is that one of the reasons why he will now take Jonathan?
He made it clear that if Ashwabi follow right, he's ready to follow left.
You see? Did you hear this?
And he has been on it.
If Bola Tinubu goes right, Gani Adams says he will go left. This is not me. It is all about this new revelation. Let's listen.
Since that time, up to today.
So yeah, he just started like that and he just got angry. Then at the time you said you were going, what was the reaction? Because you are, according to what we learned, you are his backbone. You are one of those people that he so much respected, sir.
You know, we don't pull out of OPC like that. The OPC, we have oaths, which nobody should be betrayed. So before I can make move that I want to leave, I must have a genuine excuse. And the excuse I have against Gani was during the anti-Jega Moscow.
Can you hear that?
That was it. Somebody was sitting down at Abuja, and you are in Lagos State. You are raised first against Jega, that Jonathan should move Jega, that you don't have, you people don't have trust on Jega, and you are started to see a rally, start destroying Lagos State property, the people that belong to every one of us. You destroy everything. Disturb business activities of the day. So, and people are started calling us different names, calling us hoodlums. And that was the day I and some leaders with purpose of no confidence on him. So that really happened. And that was March 16, 2015.
Was your life under threat when you left, and was there any...
Oh, it's under threat, but not physical threats. Because Ghana knew that he can never stand on me in terms of a combatant level. So you have to go on special attack.
spiritual attack.
He's giving the spiritual every day, even up to today. But eliminate.
Did you hear that? Spiritual attack. Now, before we carry on, he's just talked about spiritual attack, not physical combat. Because I once told you, the real battle is spiritual. You see, all the groups, look, all the groups that are agitating, there's spiritual battle. Now, watch this again. The white doll and the black doll. Let's see it again. Then you will know the problems of the black race here.
Which doll is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and he has 2 eyes.
Did you hear that? Black people are their own worst enemy. See, if Asiwaju goes right, Gani Adams said he will go left. Because Bola Tinubu refused him his 4 billion naira request and allocation. But then and again, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan then gave Gani Adams a contract for the protection of oil pipelines. And Jonathan gave that to him, and as such, rather than support his own Southwest, Gani Adams then supported the PDP to reinstate Goodluck Ebele Jonathan back into power because oil pipeline contract money was flowing through. And why are they agitating now? They are now agitating. I'll come to that. Let's listen to Chief Rasak Arugundade.
Eliminate me. But if God says yes, nobody can say no. And whoever God is on his side, so nobody can beat him. So
well, how can we define it? What kind of person is he? Because a lot of people feel that he's a gentle leader who carries everybody along, who takes care of everybody. How will you define Gani Adams? Working with him for like
whoever see Gani Adams as a gentleman, made a mistake. Gani Adams is a very greedy person. Very greedy, self-centered.
See that?
Arrogant. In fact, I can even call him a thief. Because he's ready to take from you, not by give anything in return. You men of journalists that work with him, or should ask, maybe you have some colleagues. If Gani Adams gives you something and you work for him, for him to repay you, we find it difficult. There was a time when he used many of you people journalists. At the end of the day, he said that he don't have money to give, but he want to give you land at Ikorodu. And the land now belongs to another agent now, belongs to another family now. Nobody can go to that land now. So now it's a Greek gift. I say that as a gift. So what kind of gift is that? Okay. Secondly, before we OPC pull out of Gani Adams' fashion, there are many people before us.
Listen to that.
The person of Evangelist Kunya Deshok, Late Makinde, Otumba Shada, many people like that. Abioye, many people like that.
They left.
They left.
You are not carried along, sir.
Because they are not carried along. Because when Ghanaians have problem, people say that the OPC belong to every one of us. When the problem solved and something to came in, Ghanaians say that the OPC belong to me. And he made the same statement of recent when the people of us asking that being the Arena Kakan for Yoruba land, you stand as a generalissimo, and you're supposed to have lieutenant who are going to be the lieutenant and be the Arena Council. They are supposed to be your core fighters. Somebody like OPC Nera, OPC Reform, or Agbekoya, or whoever. I see him as a godfather for every one of us. But for him to say that he can never leave OPC because OPC was his source of living. Now, if you drop OPC and then OPC.
Did you hear that? Did you get that? OPC is the source of living for Gani Adams. Okay, let's carry on because there's a lot more.
See, how do you get money to feed yourself? Because I would not provide money for you. So that is the first point.
A lot of people are even afraid recently, sir, when Chief Sunday Igboho came out and said Yoruba should emancipate themselves, should ask for their rights and all that. And it was during the protest, I think before NSAS. But before we knew it, Chief Gani Adams, according to the story, ran away to London, sir. What do you think is responsible for this, sir? I mean, somebody that is the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò and your former boss.
For Gani to be in Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, Gani Adams, he gained the opportunity of the past artists of OPC when we are together. Because then when Gani tell you tomorrow the whole so state is going to burn down.
Listen to that.
Don't dispute him. That will happen. Because when we are with him.
That was when they were with him.
We are working for him. Whatever he wants, we make to realize it. But ever since we left in 2015, go and check another record. If you cannot make any threat, it's an empty threat.
Since 2015, he left.
Like an empty can of mineral.
Oh, well, sure. It's an empty threat. And you can see in the Yoruba people, you see that Agba Ofufo ló máa tí olómi nínú ló máa ń pariwo èyí tó bá lómi nínú ò kì í sọ̀rọ̀.
Empty barrels makes the most noise.
So then, when we are together with him, we did a wonderful job, wonderful something for Yoruba people there. But when we left Gani Adams, whatever you make, whenever you see Gani Adams make any threat, it's a verbal threat, just a verbal threat. So the Oba of Oyo gave you the position of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò all because of the past artists of APC. Past glorious. So that's why they gave him the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. So not because of it's an artist of maybe was doing a social. No. It's not that. I'm followed by money.
And that money was that money Goodluck Ebele Jonathan gave him for the protection of the oil pipeline. Can that mean that position of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò was actually bought with money? I'm just asking. Let's listen.
Because the half of money that he realized from the Jonathan government.
Did you hear that?
He spent on the issue of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Because for you, if you don't have money, you can never give any chieftaincy. So everybody, every one of us know that. And that is the problem we have with our Obas now.
All the Obas.
When after now we say that some people you feel the Oba Palace, the stone staff of office, the stone crowd, they sustain this. Because some of them they are political Obas.
That's the anger that we
see. We have a problem. The most embarrassing statement in this clip happened to be when when Rasak Arogundade made mention that Gani Adams is ready to take from you rather than giving. I'm not going to play a particular tape that I promised I'll play you guys. I'll leave that for some other day. When they ask Yorubas in diaspora to start putting money into a Yoruba rescue fund, 5,000 naira every month. They want to levy each and every Yoruba sons and daughters in the diaspora. 5,000 naira every month. Perhaps those who are in Nigeria too, they might probably ask them too. But assuming 500,000 Nigerians, 500,000, 500,000 Yorubas, sons and daughters, heed that clarion call made by some babas to go put into a Yoruba rescue fund. That means every month, one baba will be milking without doing anything 2,500,000,000 naira every month. And if we multiply that by a year from now, you are talking about 30 billion naira. 30 billion. If that money should be consistent between 500,000 Yoruba sons and daughters in the diaspora, which could be more, because they've done their sums. I've got the tape. So they better might as well not put their hands into my mouth. If they want me to play that tape again, I will play it for them. Hello, Bookie. Narada Franklin, you said, let me post it. There are some Yoruba individuals that must be earmarked to be killed, gotten rid of, in order for Yoruba land to flourish prosperously and also enable the total accomplishment for agitation of Oduduwa Republic. Jocelyn Noah said, but the two factions do not have the interest of the Yorubas at heart. No. Jocelyn Noah said, what is his interest in this OPC new era? He's a Bola Tinubu man. Yeah. Yeah. Innocent black kids, indeed. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. The white and black doll experiment. Ready to take from you. Okay. Let's see this. This one is
because he's ready to take from you, not by give anything in return. There was a time when he used many of you people journalists. At the end of the day, he said that you don't have money to give, but he want to give you land.
so all of you journalists out there, you better be careful. Ready to take. See, we're in a fix. We're in a fix because, listen, $60 everything created by this Lord. But this Lord, they tend to forget that this is how they will end too. That is how they will end. See, let's go on a quick short break.
Hello, 12. 1, 2. Engineer Bami Besoke. I'm proud of my heritage. It is what I am. Yes, so Homando you. It ain't you every time. It's ACI. Ale Homando Dede. Homamula Miji Hoju Shayel. Ekimo Gumo Kiwa o Amalani o. Akaiba Tishe. Mi Akarona Gbegba. Ayulo ayubo ọwọ́ yẹn o ẹ máa rìn o. Láìlolo lẹ́ o. Láìlolo. Láìlolo lẹ́ o. Láìlolo. Akínwọ̀n mi. Akínwọ̀n mi o. Motailatu Ondo ekimogun o Motailatu Ondo ekimogun o Motailatu se Ondo ekimogun o Motailatu Akiwanu Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Motailatu Ondo ekimogun o Motailatu Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o Akiwanu mi o
ACI activate.
Yes, you're welcome back. You're welcome back, guys. Yes, we are on the bleeding edge again. Today, Sunday, the 15th day of November 2020. The time in London is 1939 by the console there. Yes, see, the injury that the black race are inflicting on themselves. You've seen the revelation, tough revelation. How is Gani Adams will purge himself of all these allegations? They're serious allegations. But how is he going to purge himself? How? How will he purge himself? But before I carry on again, I want you to listen to this.
Well, he's at the back. I'll introduce you to him. He came to fix my jacket. He's project managing the whole program for us. Some of you asked me on social media what happened to the hub and vendor. Guys, can I, before you go, I'm going to say something and this is going to go on the record, so I know I'll be destroyed for this, but it's my truth, so it. Black people were not ready for freedom. We weren't. We were not ready for freedom. I've studied everywhere we have been liberated, whether or not we were able to liberate ourselves from our own bondage. And it's a deep question. So, study us as a people. This is not a criticism, it's a reflection. If you differ, I'm happy to share perspectives. But study us as a people. You notice that everywhere where we are in bondage, we are phenomenal at fighting for our liberation. Once we've received it, something goes wrong.
And indeed, something will go wrong. The Yoruba agitation is gone wrong. The Sokoto Caliphate are happy that you are not organizing yourselves well. And anytime you try to organize yourselves differently, then what happens is that they then use someone inside. And that is what you don't find with the Fulanis. But the Yorubas, they are the worst of their own problem. See, that reminds me of Babangida's statement that says, if the Yorubas are drumming the war, sounding and drumming up war, he will go back to his bed. It's not just only Yorubas, the entire southern Nigeria. They've impoverished you. And that's why you get someone like this talking blah, 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 blah. This one.
And argue that if we start to reel them out now, we will eat up all the time here. There's no government in the past that has gone after recovery of stolen funds like this president. No government in the past has done so. So much so that yesterday, I think
So where are the money? They want to borrow from the World Bank again. I think it is up to $650 million. They've approached the World Bank again. And I'm pretty sure that the World Bank will make use of their senses and not give them any handout anymore, any money, not easy loan. What have they done? It's coming. We are in deep trouble. The Yorubas are in deep mess. Deep, deep mess. That is just the latest, guys. Rasak Arogundade blew the trumpet. Who must have sent Rasak Arogundade this message? Could it mean that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now pushing Rasak Arogundade out into the open to turn that way? Who could be behind? Because Rasak obviously knew what was wrong, but he wasn't saying anything. How come now that Rasak Arogundade, Chief Saddam, is now voicing this? Could it mean because Rasak from the OPC New Era now sees Gani Adams garnering momentum, people saying to him from the diaspora, Logun Ofeo, this, that, and then how they intend to make money from the diaspora? Could that be the reason? Because diaspora too is all about money making. They want to make money. And how they've been advising some social media outlet in the diaspora about a $5,000 gifts, and anything over $5,000 gifts don't take. But anything $5,000 and below, if they offer you as a gift, take. They think I don't know exactly what they are talking behind closed doors on the fact that they have to pay the media, that the media is not free. When you do the right thing, the media will shout about it. Have you ever seen NTA talking about your agitation? Have you ever seen channels, AIT, all of them talking about your agitation? The way some ruthless radical like myself are shaking the entire Location 9. No. On this note, guys, we'll do it again. Take good care of yourselves. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We're going to trash it. It's going to carry on. We're not going to stop. See, God's plan, it's different. God has plans for everyone, and it is different. We'll do it again. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good evening. God bless you. Goodbye.